It's your boy RushMoreRick, and today we are going to be reacting to Leanna Lenee did this to Travis Hunter on draft night. As if y'all don't know, the NFL draft started, I believe, on Thursday, Friday, one of the days, and Travis Hunter was going into this draft as a projected top 1, top 2 pick. Enough rambling. Let's see what's going on.
Yesterday, the Jacksonville Jaguars made a significant investment by moving up to the number 2 pick to select Travis Hunter, wide receiver defensive back out of the University of Colorado. And many people in the football community had great things to say.
The Jacksonville Jaguars made the boldest move of the draft, going up to the number 2 spot from number 5 in a trade with the Cleveland Browns to get Travis Hunter, the best player in the draft, a two-way player. It makes sense. The Jaguars haven't been bold in their history. This is one of the boldest moves in this draft, and I love it.
And it's not just because Travis Hunter is a great athlete.
I love what Jacksonville did because I love the kid. I think the kid is unbelievable. I think he's a great player. He's a great kid.
NFL insiders like Mark Schlereth believe that Travis Hunter is a great kid, a guy who comes in and adds value to a franchise and is coachable and will do some great things in his NFL lifetime. But then there's a dark side of Travis Hunter that really has nothing to do with him. It is Leanna Lenee, a chick who has, for the most part, laid low for the last 5 months after we all found out that she is a cheater and a booty clapper. And not only that, disrespectful as hell. I don't even need to play the clips because we've already seen them. Becoming the 2nd overall pick, Travis Hunter's...
For those of you who don't know, it was a lot going on during the NCAA season where it wasn't even... I felt bad because Travis Hunter, a lot of the talk about him, yes, it was on the field, but a lot of the conversations became off the field. And like he said, it wasn't even mainly because of him. It was because of the person that he was with. There was instances where he said at the beginning of their relationship, she would like to go to parties, and he was taking her to parties. Inside the party, she was dancing with other men. At first, she said that she wasn't even attracted to it. Like, it was just a lot going on at the beginning of this year, especially all the information regarding their relationship. It was bad, bro. It was bad. It made him look bad.
Guaranteed 4-year rookie deal should be right around $46.6 million, which includes approximately $30.5 million as a signing bonus. Now remember, he's living in Florida, so basically there is no tax on this money. He's going to be able to keep it all, which means that ultimately Leanna Lenee, his future wife, has come up real on this situation. But she did something that was quite diabolical, and the whole world is talking about it. She didn't act up like she did at the Oklahoma State game, or basically making a scene as she did at the Adidas pop-up shop. What she did this time was very interesting. The night before the NFL draft, Leanna Lenee presented Travis Hunter.
I seen this on X, man. This was a little... Yes, I'm trying to get into the space where I'm reacting to content on the internet, but I'm also, it's a little conflicting because you don't want to judge people too harshly on their situations, but I did think this was weird. You know, I'm just let it play and then we're going to talk about it afterwards. This shit was a little weird. It was.
And that gift was a Rolex watch and a bracelet. Now, this is interesting because Travis Hunter has been footing the bill for him and Lenee even when they went to Jackson State. Now, his NIL money wasn't really that good, but by the time he went to University of Colorado, don't get me wrong, they were both broke. Travis Hunter became a millionaire in college and made an opportunity for not only her, but her brother as well. And so she's giving him a Rolex and a bracelet before the NFL draft. And as you can see, he's hella hype, even sticking his tongue out in happiness. But wait, what did the people in the...
Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, I get a lot of, like, in the relationship, especially this past year, kind of this year, their relationship is getting a lot of bad press. But if the kid is happy, you got to let people be happy. You know what I'm saying? From the outside looking in, yes, a lot of shit, a lot of evidence may look fucked up. But it's like, if it's his situation, who are we? Like, motherfucker, we ain't dating his girl. You know what I'm saying? she ain't dating us. So I get a lot of people are from the outside looking in, making comments, but it's like you gotta be slow to pass judgment because you don't know how they truly feel about each other. You know what I'm saying? They could be locked in for life, and nothing that we saying, including myself, fucking matter anyway.
Comment section have to say? Jasmine says, was it with his money? Never mind. We listen and we don't judge. Ralphie says, if he's happy, I'm delighted for him.
Exactly.
I can't wait to see what he does next. He is an extraordinary football player.
He is.
Other person goes, the same day of the NFL draft. Right, this is interesting, right? The same day that he's about to go in the first 5 picks, he gets his gift. Other individual says, I hate to say this, but I hope he don't get drafted so her true colors can show.
Hater shit.
Well, unfortunately, boo, that didn't happen. He went number 2. In fact, a team traded up to get him while his teammate Shedeur Sanders is there still waiting to get drafted tonight in day 2. Miss Queen's SMB, she think she's slick. He eating it up too. She just guaranteed her big black baby.
Niggas is so weird, and especially it'd be a lot of bitter black women making comments just because he didn't wife a black woman. He wifed a black. I think she is part black, but she's mainly Latino, as you can see it on her clearly. But it's like a lot of people making these comments is just bitter. Like it comes off as very, very bitter.
Now, if you guys know that, that's in reference to the whole situation
Shannon
with
Sharp, yeah.
Shannon Sharp. This person goes, the future Shannon Sharp. Now, this other individual goes, why he stick his tongue out like a 304? Leah Shea, I hope she gets everything she desires. This jigga here, the jokes write themselves. Kelly says, trying to secure that spot.
Look at all these comments. Bitter black woman. Do better.
LOL. T-Shirt says she bought it with his money and he don't even wear jewelry. She don't even know the boy. So let's go back to the whole Shannon Sharp situation with Gabriella Zuniga. You see, Shannon Sharp is 56 years old. He was dealing with Gabriella Zuniga, but it was just what it was. Booty clap sessions. Over 100 times that they had these intimate like BDSM encounters. And so what Shannon Sharp was doing was paying the money and just, clapping those cheeks. And it was what it was, right? He would meet up with her whenever he decided he wanted to do that with her, and that was that. So we got to give Shannon Sharp at least some credit for just doing what he was doing with the individual and just kind of like keeping it there, even though it's still all bad. But the reality is,
nah, his shit. I can't see. I don't even understand the comparison between comparing Shannon's situation to Travis's situation. Shannon is 50 plus years old, paying OnlyFans models for whatever he want to do with his OnlyFans models, and Travis he's going through this current situation with a partner, his now fiance, a person he's been with for like 5 to 6 years now. It's not even you can't even say a fair comparison. That comparison is not even a comparison. It doesn't make sense.
Travis Hunter is dealing with somebody that's just as bad as Gabriella Zuniga. I mean, if you look at some of the pictures in the videos, I mean, we've seen her, in the bed with dudes. We've seen her in music videos with dudes. We've seen her twerking on dudes. And the reality is that Travis Hunter has defended his girlfriend Stottery to the people that have been critical of her.
You ain't never had no girl. So why y'all talking about me? Find something else to talk about. You talk about my girl. Go talk about your girl. Go find a girl. Go find a life. Stop worrying about what I got going on. I know what I got. I know my girl. My girl been with me for 5 years. Y'all are just not starting to talk about me and just not starting to be with me.
And also the difference is Shannon Sharp is wise enough.
You heard the man.
To never marry somebody like this. And the reality is Travis Hunter, this is his first girlfriend. He's been dealing with this lady since she was in high school. And because Travis Hunter didn't have a whole lot of support from his father, she just didn't become his future wife. This is somebody that he looks at as something like a family member, okay? She's in his family because he didn't have any real strong male leadership in his life, which is why he latched on to Deion Sanders. Now, a lot of us see what most likely is going to happen, and we know this is going to occur further on down.
And if it happened, then let it happen. But it's like motherfuckers be so invested in the other people's situations just so they can have the ability to say, I told you so, when in reality it shouldn't be like that. That shit is corny. You preying on somebody's downfall just so you can say, "Oh, we tried to tell you, we tried to warn," instead of encouraging people. So what? If people are gonna choose what they want to choose at the end of the day, you gotta let people do that and let them make their mistakes. He's a grown ass man who's about to make millions. He's about to make millions. And I guarantee he don't give a fuck about what he gotta say, what she gotta say, or what I gotta say. But at the same time, you gotta encourage people. Stop trying to fucking get your foot in the door just so when if his shit fuck up, you could be the person that laugh and point and say we tried to tell you, haha. Like that shit is lame.
In a row. But
lame.
unfortunately for Travis Hunter, I don't think that we should hate him. He's a young kid that wants to do things the right way. He wants to be in a relationship, although it is one-sided. I mean, she used to have him taking her out, and he'd be in the car, and she'd be dating other guys, and he was still being faithful, and we all know what it is. But the reality is this: many guys work so hard in life just to be able to get the female that they want, but that female would be almost worthless to any other guy. If Travis Hunter was to never date Leanna Lenee, the reality is this: nobody would take her seriously. She would still be back in Atlanta. She'd be booty clapping it up. She'd be working in the strip club, or as a server, or as a dancer. That's automatically what would happen. But Travis Hunter worked so hard to achieve the prize. The prize is not even the NFL contract. That was part of the prize. The prize is her. And many of us gotta understand.
No. See, and that's where you kind of lost me with that, because this nigga worked his whole life. The prize is the NFL. The prize is the bag that comes with the NFL. When you get the bag that comes with the NFL and you're straight, your family is straight, your future generations are straight, that is the prize. The woman was here before the prize was attained. So how could she be the prize? That don't make sense.
Understand what we're doing things for. Again, when I wanted to go to school or medical school or professional school, part of that was because I wanted optionality to be able to clap cheeks.
And look, and that's how you know some of this shit is projection, because you, the person that made this video, your goal was to be a doctor, to get into the medical field because you wanted the optionality to clap cheeks and pursue different women. That is your goal. That is a part of your prize. That's not his prize. Stop projecting.
And once you get,
if we're gonna do this internet journalism shit, let's do it right. Let's do it respectfully. Don't project, because that's corny. It's lame.
Older and you find out that it's really not worth it, that you need a partner that wants to be in the relationship as much as you, and they want to grow and to develop, not only you, then it's like, oh, okay, well, damn, it's not really worth it. Like, think about all the stuff that you have to do just to be in the vicinity of a woman that you're attracted to, and literally the woman is born like that. I mean, wouldn't it be okay if Leanna Lenee had did something with herself while Travis Hunter was upgrading himself?
She was in college.
No, she was doing what.
And I don't want to make it seem like I'm even like defending her, but I feel like somebody got to. You know what I'm saying? I'm not even trying to, like, not from a devil's advocate point of view, but from a you want to be as, like, let's not just be one-sided. A lot of this shit has just been slander in her part in the relationship, when it don't even gotta be that. You can hold people accountable. Yes, her going to the party and doing all that shit was crazy. Yes. Do I think that's the best thing? No. But at the same time, you know what I'm saying, it's only so much that you can slander a person for, and this nigga clearly ain't listening to you, so it's like you just you knocking on a door that no one lives in. You knocking on the door to a house that nobody lives in. It's like it's pointless.
Whatever she wanted to do, and now this guy has accepted her exactly like she is, and literally she's giving this guy a gift with his own money.
And he didn't even talk about the main part of reason why this video looked kind of real bad to me. The part of the video that this video looked bad, gifted him the Rolex, whether it's her money or his money, that shit ain't my finances. I don't care. I was mainly tripping off the attire, because if I'm in a room full of my closest friends, families, girl, dress appropriate. You should dress appropriate. You shouldn't have a long big t-shirt on with shit, God knows what's underneath. we already know females, they dress like this. They had the long shirts with the booty shorts under there, or the Nike tights or the Nike person. That's fine, but you do that behind the privacy of your closed home, not amongst a whole bunch of people. That's the part to me that was the weirdest, not her gifting him a Rolex with his money or her money, or who knows.
And once it goes bad and she don't want to quote unquote be with him anymore, we know he's not going to sign a prenup. All of that money he's getting right now is going to go to her, and Travis Hunter will become a victim. Of course, you can't tell him anything, because it's like most young guys, they don't want to hear anything from anybody else because they believe they got it all figured out until they don't. The only thing that I can do is wish this young brother very much success. He's a great young man. I mean, he wants to live life the right way, and he's a good kid. I know he's going to do great things in his life. Unfortunately, he's with the person that is predatory, and I hope one day he can get rid of her before it's too late. So guys, what do you think? It's your boy Yoshi.
That was an O'Shea Jackson video about Trav. One thing I want to say before we end this reaction is, you know what I'm saying, it's a lot of black athletes that do a whole lot worse, that don't get the same coverage, that don't get the same, you know what I'm saying, that don't get the same criticism as Travis. Travis, he's getting more criticism on behalf of his partner, the person that he chose to love and be with. He get more criticism than a guy like fucking Anthony Edwards. I fuck with Anthony Edwards. I think he gonna be the best player in the league in a few seasons. This nigga got baby mom after baby mom after baby mom, and he's not saying he proud about it, but he own his situations, but he don't get the same coverage. You got a football player like Tyreek Hill who got baby mom after baby mom, and he's on the record for abusing his partners or his current partner. And that nigga don't get the same coverage. It's like, why are we choosing to critique and criticize young men growing up who aren't really doing bad things? Travis Hunter shouldn't be the headline for Leanna Lenee's wrongdoings. If you feel that strongly about her being this bad person, then cover her. Then you attaching his name to it just makes him in his situation that much worse when it doesn't even got to be that. But that was today's reaction. I'm out. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, watch some of the videos on the channel, and let's take off. Peace.